So what we're going to do is we're going to start ballot order, okay? Which I understand would be Mr. Miller first. And you're going to give us an up to 3-minute statement about yourself and why you're running. And then Mr. Vance, you're going to do the same. And then we're going to take questions from the delegates for a period of time. And then we're going to allow you about a 1-minute sum up after that. Okay?
Sounds great.
Great. And James is the official timer, so please don't make him mad. All right.
Not gonna make you mad, James.
Here you go. Mr. Miller, have the floor.
All right, fantastic. Hey, I want to first and foremost thank you for the opportunity to address everyone here today and for the invitation to do this. What we have seen throughout this campaign so far is that there are the people here in Texas, the voters, they want to know about the candidates, the alternatives to the incumbents. So to begin with, my name is Daniel Miller. I'm a 6th-generation Texan. I can trace my lineage all the way back to the Battle of San Jacinto with my first ancestor fighting alongside Sam Houston for Texas independence to throw off the reins of a dictator who overthrew a constitution. So I can say that a little bit of rebellion runs pretty deep in my blood, directly in my DNA. But beyond that, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a business owner, primarily a technology consultant for small and medium-sized businesses and startups. And for 15 years, I have been president of an organization called the Texas Nationalist Movement, whose mission is the political, cultural, and economic independence of Texas. Now, throughout the time with the TNM, it's taken me into some of the most difficult fights you can imagine in the Texas legislature. I've written legislation, I've written bills that have been filed, I have successfully created an organization that outside of the 2 major political parties is the single largest political advocacy organization in Texas. Now, part of those fights have led me to the unmistakable conclusion that we have a leadership problem in Austin. And that leadership problem has put Texas in a vulnerable position. I don't know that anyone here could argue that Texas is not under assault from the federal government and particularly the political establishment. Texas sovereignty, our fundamental rights, are under assault daily. And I firmly believe that the next 100 years of Texas history are being written over the next few weeks and months. So I'm running for lieutenant governor. And I'm running for lieutenant governor because the people have not been respected. But more importantly, I'm running in the Republican primary because I am a lifelong Republican. And I'm running because campaign promises have been shucked for political expediency. We just left a session where we had absolutely none of the legislative priorities of the Republican Party of Texas passed in any substantial way, and that's unacceptable. We have been promised an abolition of in-state tuition for illegal aliens, but it is still here. An abolition of the property tax since 2014, and our property taxes are higher than ever. And we've been promised a secure border since 2014 by the incumbent, and our border is more insecure than it ever has been. So I intend, as your lieutenant governor, to take your fight to the halls of Austin, to get the Republican priorities passed, and to always put principle over political expediency. And I look forward to your questions. Thank you.